Hello everybody, it's Lindsay from a very warm craft room from the Vintage Button, and I'm here with Junk Journal July, and we are on a toasty day 20 picture, and it is very toasty in my craft room. I've closed the window because I've put the curtain across because it's very bright light in here. The sun is directly on this room and it was blowing the curtain. So the breeze was nice, but the light was really flashy. So we're not going to do that. So we definitely will not be very long today because I need to go and drink water. Okay, so here we are. We're going to quickly, and I mean very quickly, flick through where we're at. Oh, you can see the lovely stamp. I've just noticed it said George on it. Ooh. Actually says George on that stamp. But anyway, this is aged, where we aged a 200-year-old paper to look like a medieval piece of paper. And then this is stamp. Oh no, this is free, with all the free little bits and pieces I got from my stash. I'm gonna do like a video on crafting supplies for free. And then this one, what have I just dropped? Oh, paperclip, that's okay. This one is tag, where we made little tags and a big tag and finished the covered paperclip. This one is going to be picture. Now, I quite like, if you notice, I've sort of half masterboarded these pages. So I've got like 100-year-old hymnal and some Russian maths books. Can't get any more different than that, can you? And then in between is the background image from the original book that was the Wildflowers tea card book. It was quite slim and I built it out to make a big journal. So what we're going to do is, quickly before I show you what I'm going to use, is we're just going to put some spray down and then leave it in the window, because I know that I don't like gloopy knots. That'll be right, whatever I do. It'll look okay, and I just want the metallic-y colours. I should have put something down, but I didn't. I'm not going to worry. I was reading today, I know it's like one of the hottest days so far in the UK, which is not difficult to be fair, but it is like, it's in the 90s. And I was reading, excuse the light while I lift this up. Oh, let the sun do its thing. I was reading about a Christmas shop opening. I was quite excited. There's a local country house and it has a Christmas shop that I went to last year, and it was a really good Christmas shop. So yeah, I was like, oh, that'll be good. October it's going to open. Right, so we've got 2 teacups and the prompt is picture. So I thought, well, my sources of pictures really are from stamped images, napkins and book pages and printables. And I don't use printables that often. No, it's not. Some pages I don't use any printables. Some entire journals I wouldn't use any printables. And then others, I think, you know, the labels and the really vintagey bits and pieces, you can kind of add and supplement and complement. And I would prefer to do a printable than, you know, going back to me. I don't want to use anything that doesn't already exist. So, what I like about some old things... it's Friday afternoon, I'm losing the power of talking. Some old pictures of cups is they have like these blooming cups, and I've done my own sort of version with the envelopes. You know, you see the envelopes in some images where they've got flowers and stuff coming out of. So I've done that plenty of times. This is like the last one of a big mass make I did about 2 years ago, actually. I just sort of have it hanging around as a inspirational piece. So I thought I would do something similar, that I would make my own blooming teacup. So I've got these two, you know me, I like my colour. So I've got these two colourful teacups, and it's just sort of a matter of deciding which one. So the edges, this one is a bit taller, but it wouldn't matter because I could make the flowers sit really low into the teacup. In fact, I think the first job is to do a bit of fussy cutting, which I apologise for. I did consider, but I just I wanted to finish my working week and have all my outstanding like emails, as much as I could anyway. And I all but one I've managed to clear, because I'm going on leave next week, so I don't want to be, and I've got a busy week and I've got some more training and a busy week, and I thought, you know what, I want to just be ahead of the game and have things cleared out of the way. So I didn't really have a lunch. I had some lunch, but I didn't do anything substantial with my lunch break. Sometimes I might like cut something out or watch some videos or something. I just sort of ate and then cracked on. I don't know if other countries say crack on, because that's like we say crack on when we want to. In the UK, it's sort of a, you crack on when you want to get busy. You crack on. So that's what I did. And now, not even future Lindsay, present Lindsay, I go into the weekend thinking I don't have to think about things, and I don't think about things generally. Actually, I'm quite good. I sort of closing my laptop. As long as I've made a list, which I'm good at making a list. Closing my laptop and then leaving it to it, but it's extra nice now. I definitely know I can go into the weekend with a clearish inbox. I'm sure it'll be really full by the time I get to it on the Monday morning. But for now, it's done. So all that to say, that's why I haven't pre-cut these out, because otherwise I think I would have done. I don't mind watching a little bit of fussy cutting. So yeah, so that, I think that might be too tall for the, we are going to go for this one, guys and girls. Oh yeah, I can see that one looks better. I'm going to leave that there. Fussy cut some of these little additional flowers out. So yeah, so this I'm gonna jump about. That's what I do, and I do it even more when I'm tired. But this Christmas shop, it has a really nice cafe attached to it, and then it has a makers market like in the weeks up to Christmas. That's nice to visit, and they sell Christmas trees. That we have an artificial tree that fits our small living room perfectly. But I do buy, like, you can buy branches off the trees, and I make wreaths and stuff, because I've got loads of like ivy in the back garden. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, because that means I might go like a couple of times then. It's a nice afternoon, you go and have a cup of tea in the little cafe and you have a potter around. So I thought I might go, because we have friends from London, and we did last year, we made wreaths while the guys went off to like, I think it was like stock car racing or something. They went further ahead, and we basically went around the Christmas market. We bought a load of greenery from the Christmas market and some ribbon, And then we came back and made a wreath and, like, you know, sat and chatted while they went out to the stock car racing. And we said that we would do that again this year. So I think I might want to go and check out what they've got in the shops beforehand, and then I've got an idea. I don't really need any more Christmas decorations. And it goes back to buying the things that are new, because I have lots of Christmas decorations that will outlast me because they're all made of plastic. So, and some of them have got the dreaded glitter. I don't know what to do about that. Like, how do you safely dispose, or do you just keep using it as long as possible and keep things in good nick? 'Cause that's what I do. But I do go, like, I've said in previous videos that I used to decorate seasonally when my daughter was small. I don't really do that now, but I do go all out at Christmas because I like Christmas. I don't like it up too early, and generally, like, when Christmas is done, I'm like, yeah, take it all down. But I like the sense of anticipation, and I used to work in an old people's home, and, like, I have to put 9 trees up. I don't have to do that now. So last year was the first year I'd not done that in, like, 4 years. And in other jobs I've had responsibilities at Christmas that sort of take the edge off Christmas. Whereas I didn't have that last year, and it was blissful. And I need something halfway through the winter that gives me a little spark of energy and joy and creativity. So I love it. What gives you creative sparks of energy and stuff? Because I do like thrifting, or charity shop shopping we call it here. And there's some doozies. We've got, like, quite a big one in the town that I live, and then in Cambridge, which is nearby, we have one too that's even bigger. So we can put that to one side. We don't need that one. So I can see some thrifting coming up in my near future. Perhaps not this weekend. This weekend, that's one of my jobs I've got to do when I get off this, is to look at the open studios and see if we can organise a time, even get the teen to come with me and my husband to view some art. And I've also ordered a different mobile phone stand that's got a light on it. Is it an Olivia one? I don't think it's actually an Olivia one. I think it's whatever version Amazon was selling. It's like a box, and you fold it out, and there's a telescope thing, and you put your mobile phone on it, and it does this situation without all of the rigging that I've got here. And so that was so that my husband could have his tripod back, and it also means I can slightly reconfigure the room if it works. If it doesn't work, it'll go back and we'll stay like this. And it also means that I can craft anywhere in the house, so that I wouldn't have to be tied to just craft in here, as long as I've got a stable base, which will be good because this room is hot in the summer, but it's really cold in the winter. So I might get myself a little oil heater as well. I need to do that now before all the prices go up. Little electric oil radiator situation. Oh no, we need to keep it relatively flattish, I think, because of the height of the page. then we can like do that. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. I'm gonna get my white pen on it as well. Let's see if my, oh well, my tag's fallen out, so that's good. Where's the covered paper clip? I might have to go foraging for that. I think it's gone all the way of, oh no, it's there. Actually, it's gone the way of all things then. I'll deal with that. I shall deal with that soon. Let's focus on this and all of these bits. So that, can you see it's nearly dry. It's dry enough, but it's just added a little tiny bit of extra interest to the page. So I can put my flower arrangement in, bring that down, I might hook, oh like that. No. I'll do that. I'm talking to myself. It's so hot in here. I mean, it was warm yesterday, but I just didn't really say anything. I think I might have took my cardigan off actually. Was that yesterday? Because the heat is building. And it's been hotter here. It's just our houses are not created to keep heat out. They're actually created to hold the heat in. So even drafty Edwardian houses are designed like that. But as you can see, I'm just sort of futzing with it. Is that a word? Fussing with it. So we get our blooming cup. Oh, I like that. Okay. No problem with this glue because it's really warm in here. In fact, it's overly runny. I did watch Shabby Dabby Doodah this morning, making book page pockets, and I was like, see, that'll be something we can do for our just one book. Have like a couple of sessions, I think, on different pockets. I don't anticipate, not all of those, like I wouldn't do a mass make like she did a mass make. I would probably just show you how to do something that I've made out of a book page and make a couple of them and then put them in the box so that we get like a big variety, because I can't see, I don't know, I might do, depends how I feel, depends what they are, if I think they're going to be really useful. Because some things are like, it's useful to have a lot of them, and other things, you know, you just need to make them as and when you need them, really. Let's have that one there. Oh, I'm liking this. Look at this. Some falling down. Okay. Let's just do that edge. I'm sorry if you can hear the traffic. That's actually from the front of the house. We live on a big main road. And it's rush hour outside. Just finished work. I'm wondering if I'm leaning over too much. I don't think I am. I don't think that my head's blocking the way or anything. Okay. colours have we got here? So these pictures, the flower pictures, are from that 1970s flower arranging, or one of them. I got two. There's two different versions of this very similar content in the book, and I managed to get two copies of each, so it's like 4 books really. And so I am very chuffed with that because they're very useful. Don't know what we're doing with this. So we're putting this over here. We might just not. We might just have the red. Let's see. Red on the outside. I'm all fingers and thumbs. So it's Friday night again. Date night. I don't know what film we'll watch. We'll see. Tea comes round. I decided, normally I like have a bottle of red wine over the weekend. I don't always finish it. It's just, you know, then it gets moved to cooking stuff. But I was saying to Miles, he says, "Oh, do you want me to open that red up?" And I was like, "No, I think I'm going to go and have a look in the cupboard, in the booze cupboard, because we're middle-aged, and see what we've got." And there was a bottle of Prosecco, so I've put that in the fridge. So I'm going to have some Prosecco with my steak, which I know doesn't traditionally go with steak, but it was what I fancied. What am I doing here? Am I putting that there? So yeah, so I'm sort of dreaming of winter, which is ridiculous. I don't really like that. But it was just that, I probably am a bit more cold weathery than I am warm weathery. Like I always like festive things, winter festive things. So look, is this going to be alright for me to put that down? Look at that, guys. It's like the back of an embroidery. So I'm just going to slap some glue on. There's something else we'll get. There's a makers market as well. I don't think it's this weekend. I think it's next weekend. I'm going to go to. It's in a similar direction. Something called Ben's Yard, which is another country estate, like their little shopping village. And we keep driving past it when we go to different places, and we go, we should go in there, and we never do. So I've seen this makers market. I just have to. I've liked it on Facebook, the event. I just need to post it with my husband. Oh, I like that. That was a very simple thing. Let's just put some white in. I don't think I need to put too much in. Like dahlias. Oh, I see. That place where we went the other week to, last weekend, we went to a country house for a magic show. It was all throughout the house. It was amazing. But it was raining, and we thought we'd get there a little bit early because they have got an entire garden full of dahlias, like set up in a rainbow around, and they have like a dahlia festival, which is actually in a few weeks, so I might be able to do that on our annual leave as well. This is soaking up the white marker because it's very dry. It is 50 years old. I just love it because it's like matte paper. these photographs, and so they don't, you know, they don't look too photography. They're just amazing. A little bit of a shadow on the bottom, if I can find that grey. A paintbrush. I've used one of my glue brushes as a paintbrush, but that's okay. If I can find one that's, even though it's soaked, it's not. I should have one of those little, I've got loads of them, you know, like the pens with the water in. I just don't keep them filled up. What do we think? Do we want to put any Posca pen in? Because I'm a bit addicted. Really, I need to go and put my feet up so they don't swell up in the heat. I'm a lady of a certain age and a certain size, and my feet swell up all or nothing. That's probably why I'm not a really big fan. Even when I was skinny, my feet swell up actually. I remember those days in the early noughties where you could just get an EasyJet flight to Greece. 5 bikinis in a backpack and you were away. Those days are long gone. Which probably just as well, really, because I can't imagine that things were so cheap. You shouldn't really treat aeroplanes like the buses. I'm not complaining, I had a blast. Make that a bit more yellow. And I'll put some gold in. So just sort of enhancing it with the pens. I think we're done though, guys. I think this might be my quickest craft with me. Oh my word. But there we are. Picture. And I don't know how much my head was actually in the way. I'm hoping it wasn't. I enjoyed that. But I am going to go because I'm melting in here. Thank you very much. I am loving making these. It's like a treat at the end of the day, and long may it continue to be so. So I think it's because I'm keeping it very simple, and so it is something that's like, it's a good decompression from work basically. It's good to use my what would be commuting time in a different way. So thank you for being with me. Thank you, and please do the YouTubey things to help my little channel grow. The subscribe, like, comment, share, anything else you can think of. I'm going to hopefully write a community tab thing about the Just One Book project. I've also had another idea. I might do a flip through this weekend, or I might save my flip throughs until after July and just do a really quick explanation of a different idea that I've got. And we'll just keep going with it, really. So thank you for being with me. I look forward to many more. Let me know what your picture was like, how you're crafting, if you're affected by the weather, what sorts of things you use. All the good things in the comments below. Alright then, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.